Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to Bitcoin update today. All right. This is kind of really difficult time for the traders, and it has been tough trading environment for the past I don't know how many days. But there was this technical target up here to $18,800 for Bitcoin. Now, normally you cannot really, sometimes you just don't get the technical target to be met and you cannot do anything about it, okay? Especially when you have this pattern right here, you're somehow still meant to come up here. This is a technical target nonetheless. But one issue is that the daily time frame, you just went nearly that target to 18,700. You're just $400 short from that technical target, and you made it all the way to nearly $18,400, and you ended up making a shooting star, which is actually reversal pattern. So shooting stars, you gotta pay attention to shooting star, man. That is a very strong bearish candlestick, by the way, for reversing things to the downside. So my take could also be potentially that this is where we might be looking at Bitcoin to drop big time, because you can look at so many images right now. This image shows that shooting star is bad, especially this is the image that I want to show you, and that's the shooting star. So that one big wick, small body, and it looks like shooting star coming from the heavens all the way down to earth, and then crashing all the earth to the downside. So it came all the way from the heavens, boom, Thor came in, thunder, and then thunderstorm took everything over. So basically one thing is clear: we need to get above $18,400 to invalidate that shooting star and close above it. But it doesn't, what difference does it make, by the way? Even if you crawl across it like this, you do have next resistance is just right there. I mean, it's a whole zone. What kind of a trade are you going to do up here? It makes it really difficult, doesn't it? So at this point of time today is really important. 12 hours 55 minutes to close the daily candlestick for Thursday, and as far as I'm concerned, we potentially could be looking for a drop down to 17,138, and then we end up with a proper evening star. And this is where, with confidence, I might say that was the end of the pump to the upside. Hasta la vista, baby, and it's time to actually move to the chopper. Move to the downside right here, go to $12,000 and go to $10,000. That has been my technical target for a long time. All right, so a lot of speculations are now coming in about $3,000 per Bitcoin. All right, so let's talk about those scenario as well. Number one, on the monthly time frame, you're still somehow meant to come all the way down to 15,527, and I think you're gonna do that by this month potentially. Now, at the moment, if you look at things, all I'm saying is that the monthly has this one trend line right there. Okay, if anything was to happen, I don't think Bitcoin is like ever coming down to $3,000. Finger crossed. I don't think it's gonna do that. But if you ask me that, hey, could you come to the lowest part here to $5,531, I could expect that. I will say yes, maybe. That's actually a believable price target. Now, it's a different scenario that if you capitulate down like this, that's a very different thing. But the thing is that I expect, if and only if you're looking to move lower, you could actually just come down here and go up. And by the way, nearly 10,000, you still have a little bit of a support right over there. You also have $10,000 as a support as well, and then you have a technical target to $8,000. So if you actually break loose all the way to $8,000 and then move sideways and then capitulate down to 4,000, 5,000, I could expect that. If you tell me that this was your top, 69,000 is your top, and 5,000 could be a bottom, that's actually a very believable number for a bear market. It's really believable. But if you want to say that, hey, we're moving to 1,000, 3,000, that actually makes it a little bit of a debate. A lot of people are going to say no. Some people are going to believe yes. The one who are actually fearful and the one who are afraid of everything, they're going to say anything can happen, right? Because the bear market scares the shit out of everyone, and everyone can expect, yeah, this is going to $1. Yeah, no logic, no nothing applied. But if you apply some little bit of logic, I think that's the only line that has a very strong trend line. But however, closing below this trend line again will force me to start to change my opinion about it. Of course, we're going to have to see that if it ever happens. And that's pretty much it for this update on Bitcoin. I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.